Anyhow, it's just one of those days. Today's Thursday, thank God. One more day to go. One thing I hate the most is telemarketers. I had a call a couple of times from this one particular phone number. Ran a trace on the internet, and it seems like it's coming from what they call as a bridge. It's a way of connecting voice over IP telephones within a network itself, and then it is used internally to hook them up on the network itself, and then you can make calls going out. And this is with a single line. So what happened is that early this morning I was left a message on my phone. The girl mumbled something. I don't know what it was. It was said too fast. It was in French. Now my French is not so bad. I can speak French, no problems, with a few people, and we get along fine. We both understand each other very, very well. This one said it too fast that I couldn't understand what she's saying. So I called back and I said, you know, look, you called me, what's going down? Say it in English. And then I hung up the phone. She called back and she says, oh, you speak French. I go, I understand French, but I want you to speak in English. I want to know what you're saying. So she tried to say it again in French, and I just told her right off, I said, I'm not interested. Take me off your list. For the simple, and then all she says, hello, hello, hello. And I just hung up the phone. I'm going to wait a few more weeks to see what's going to happen. If they happen to call again, I'm going to make a call, or I'm going to answer it and tell them to take me off the fucking goddamn list. Otherwise, I'm going to call the CRTC, Canadian Radio TV something or other, and then put them out and get them after them, because they're not supposed to be calling. And I told them once. I know there's certain regulations that they have to go by to make sure that they don't call, but this is not right. I'm sorry, this is just starting to be a pain in the butt. Most people, I do understand, you know, they do have to make a living. I have no problems with that, but with telemarketing, that's one of the ones that I don't believe in. So anyhow, sorry about that. That's what happens when you're doing vlogging in the parking lot. Get all these little stares from people wondering what you're doing with the camera inside your car. Anyhow, like I was saying before, for these telemarketers, I'm just going to blast it in their ear. Every time they're going to call, I'll call back just to let them know, take me off their liability lists. It's just, I hate these telemarketers, the companies that they're working for. They're using voice over IP. It's a type of telephone service that they have. It costs a lot less to have them put that in and then go from that from a single line. It's actually going through the internet itself, through a service. And most of the times I know these things because when I do a phone lookup with their phone number that they give, it usually leads to a location, a generic location. But from that there I can tell it's coming off from a internet provider, which is also part of that line, is also a part of what they call as a bridge. It's a technical term. I don't want to go into it now. For those who do know computers, they know what I mean when I say, yeah, it's coming off from a bridge. It usually means it's somewhere out in the internet, and it's coming from there. So what I'm doing every time these guys are going to call in, I'll give them a call back on the landline, and just, if I can speak with somebody there, just to get them off my back, because this is becoming a pain in the ass. Most of the time, these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing, and I've had many occasions where I actually tracked them down and put myself on a do not call list on their personal homepage. Most cases I'm trying to get this done internally with them, with the people that are actually making the calls out. For the simple fact is that their managers or their company that they're working for don't do this, and they like harassing people. And I'm not in the mood of getting harassed on my cell phone. And most of these guys do not understand that. So this is what I'm going to try to do with them every time I get one of these guys, is to make it hard for them to get access to me, or at least get them away from me from ever calling back. So at this point, tomorrow is going to be a big day for me. I have an interview with OVH, which is going to look good, and I'm hoping that it will be a good thing. I got a good vibe of this company, and hopefully everything will work out for the best. And with that there, if I can get it, I'll be happy. I'll be back in the workforce within a few days. So if that does happen, I'll be happy. So until then, I'm going to let you go for now. I'll probably be back later on to do some extra vlogging for today's thing there. Otherwise, just bear with me, okay? Speak to you guys later. Oh, yum. I'm making homemade hamburgers. Yay! Something delicious to eat. Something to make that I'm doing. Yay! Let's get it going. Almost there to put on the oven as we speak right now. Let's go for it. Okay, almost at the halfway mark. Almost ready to turn them over. Just taking a gander quickly. There's the bun still there. There's that there. Okay, back in for 2 more minutes. Won't be that much longer, then it'll get turned over. Okay, it's time to turn the hamburgers over. Okay, let that go for another 5 minutes on that side. Then once that is done, put them up, brown the buns, and then we'll be fine. Be back soon. Okay, now we're gonna put these up over there on top. Put the buns on there. Doing this all at the same time makes a little bit of multitasking a little bit difficult. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. There we go. There we go. Okay, as you saw there, that was the making of my hamburgers. I didn't do the last little bit of putting the meat between the buns, because I think everybody knows how to do that. That was a little bit of a taboo that I did. Usually I do it. This time around I didn't do it, but I did usually put the meat between the buns, and that's what I did. And I haven't had a chance to have it yet, but my parents say that they taste good. I'll congratulate my mom for preparing the meat and all that. Meat is usually the most disgusting part of the whole thing. And I do believe my mom, because I did it one time myself, and it's like, kind of gave that, you know, like, oh my god, I can't believe my hands in the meat. You know, that type of look. I think all chefs go through it, and it's like, they all give that look, it's like, oh my god. At any rate, so, the dinners, it was good. I'm going to have mine in a few moments when I get back home, and get this here unloaded onto my computer at the same time. Tomorrow's the big day for me for the interview. It's at 1 o'clock, and the recruiter that actually spoke with over the phone finally did send an email to me with the address and all that for tomorrow for 1 o'clock. So I'm going to prepare a quick little thing tonight of getting the destination of where it's actually located at, and plan my route to the actual interview tomorrow. So I'm actually going to take my car into the metro, and from the metro walk it up, because it's near University Street in Montreal, which is close by to where I had the other interview not too long ago, and get going from there. So hopefully the interview, as I said, I had some good vibes the other day in regards to it, and I'm hoping that it's going to go well tomorrow. And if everything does go well, I have a job. And I'm hoping that I get it. Because the last few people from the recruiting, either we missed it, or they said that I wasn't the right fit for whatever reason because they couldn't tell, or I didn't have enough experience and whatever else. Like in the programming section, I told them, look, it's not that hard to program things, but because I haven't been in it that long as a programmer, that's where it kind of hinders me of not getting the job. So as for that part of it, programming I'm going to do on my own, on my computer that I have at home, with the server that I have as well, which I'm working up on, just to keep myself up to date as programming wise. And with this job that I'm going for on tomorrow, which is the one from OVH, it's basically technical support there on the server side, taking calls, and everything is related with Linux on it. So I do have an understanding of Linux, since my editing machine is Linux based and it's graphical, but I also use the command line there from it as well. So that's not much of a big problem for me to understand Linux, because I'm using it at home on one of my other machines. And what I might just do is, on one of the other servers that I have, is to actually just use or create a server with Linux on it. And it's not a big to-do on it. It can be done, it can be worked up on, and I'll be able to do something with that as well at the same time. So what I am planning to do tomorrow after that is prepare my second position with Linux on it, and also prepare a server strictly with Linux on it, just to get the feel of it over it, because I know how sometimes certain commands and all that are only used directly on servers. So that's something I need to know and need to freshen myself up on it. So, and they always say, if you're into technology and you're always there, the interest and the passion, which I do have of both, which is the one thing that they're looking for, it should make it go easy. So from there, I'm going to cut this one here short for the day. I know it looks like I've been coming back on with more vlogs, which I'm trying to cut down because of the bandwidth, because it takes up quite a bit of bandwidth to upload it up to YouTube and all that. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm under my bandwidth every month now. So that's why I've been trying to keep everything low down on those. Tomorrow I'm definitely going to do another one, another vlog, probably going there or somewhere along the lines where just a recap of what's happened of tomorrow, and go from there. So hopefully something good will come out of it. So till next time, folks, if you have anything you guys want to add into it, please comment in the comment section, subscribe, and if you like the videos, put a like in there, and go from there. So I'm still going to try to work up on all those other ones that I've been trying to mention the last little while, which I'm going to eventually, I'm going to smack myself for not getting them done. Just for the simple fact is, like, you got 15 million things to do, and it's like, which way to go first. So anyhow, with that said, have yourself a good day, wherever you are around the globe. Have yourself a great day, whether it's morning, noon, or night, whatever time it is in your time zone. Have yourself a great day. Thank you for viewing. Have yourself a nice day. Bye.